Top 12 most expensive cars in the world in 2022. Gordon Murray T.50 $3.08 million. Billed by many as the last great analog supercar, the T.50 is built in an effort to help Gordon Murray invest in his brand. It also serves as an intended capstone, according to Murray, who has described the T.50 as a bookend to the story of ultrafast internal combustion cars. A sports car manufactured by Gordon Murray Automotive. Designed by Gordon Murray and inspired by the McLaren F1, the T.50 is powered by an all-new bespoke 3,994cc, 4.0 liters, naturally aspirated V12 engine developed by Cosworth. The engine is rated at 654 horsepower at 11,500 revolutions per minute. The T.50's Niki Lauda has been engineered without compromise, with hundreds of parts changed over the road-going T.50 supercar to optimize the car for track use. Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport. $3.3 million. The Bugatti Chiron is an impressive vehicle. But the Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport is just a little more aggressive, a car with a roar in its belly and an ability to bring all existing conversations to a standstill. Only 60 of these cars have ever been made, and each one comes with unique touches based on its owner's preference. It's also around $1 million more expensive than the standard Chiron. The Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport isn't just a slight variation of the regular Chiron. It's the raw nerve version of Bugatti's 1,479 horsepower ground-bound missile. It's less isolated, more direct, more tightly wound, and more engaging than both the Chiron and Chiron Sport. It's also slower. But it may be quicker. W Motors Lykan HyperSport. $3.4 million. The Lykan HyperSport is one of the most exclusive cars on the planet, which makes testing it a huge mission, let alone actually owning one. With 7 Lykan HyperSports in the world, it's fair to say this is a car that garners a lot of attention and rumors. Luckily, most of those rumors ended up being real, in a car with a list of awe-inspiring features that never seems to end. The Lykan HyperSport is a Lebanese limited production sports car manufactured by W Motors, a United Arab Emirates-based company, founded in 2012 in Lebanon with the collaboration of Lebanese and Italian engineers. It is the first sports car to be designed indigenously in the Middle East. However, the bodywork, chassis and engine were all produced in Germany and assembled in Italy. The HyperSport is the first car to have headlights with embedded jewels. They contain titanium LED blades with 440 diamonds. Pagani Huayra BC Roadster $3.5 million. The Pagani Huayra BC Roadster isn't just impressive, it's also seriously beautiful. A car that deserves admiring before you've even put your foot on the pedal. Its good looks almost justify its extortionate price tag. The Pagani Huayra BC Roadster is a confident car, and one that's more than tripled in price since it first sprung up on the market in 2011. Some of this car's ridiculous speed comes from its makeup, a material even lighter than regular carbon fiber, called carbon titanium HP62. A mid-engine sports car produced by Italian sports car manufacturer Pagani, succeeding the company's previous offering, the Zonda. It is named after Huayra Tata, a Quechua wind god. The Huayra was named the Hypercar of the Year 2012 by Top Gear magazine. On February 11, 2015 it was reported that the Pagani Huayra has been sold out. The Huayra was limited to just 100 units as part of Pagani's agreement with engine supplier Mercedes-AMG. Lamborghini San. $3.6 million. The Lamborghini San is not only the Italian marque's first production-bound hybrid but also its most powerful road car ever. That is some way to introduce your first supercar with an electric motor, but then, this is a manufacturer that is all about causing a stir in everything it does. Lamborghini San translates to Lamborghini Lightbolt in Bolognese dialect, which should give you some idea as to what this supercar is capable of. Not only is it the most powerful Lamborghini ever made, but it's also the most expensive. This limited edition hybrid supercar was sold to just 63 customers in total and comes with outrageous features to match. With a 785 horsepower V12, naturally aspirated foundation, the electric motor's contribution takes total system output to an astonishing 819 horsepower. Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport. $5.7 million. At almost double the cost of the Jesko and the Murray T.50, Bugatti's Chiron Pur Sport 300 Plus provides speed and power alongside the beauty that truly makes a Bugatti a Bugatti. Under the hood of each car lies decades of expert craftsmanship and years of automotive artistry. Bugattis often go for several million, and Bugatti wants you to know that, Feel that every time you see one. On August 2, 2019, Bugatti presented a limited production high-performance variant of the Chiron called the Chiron Pur Sport to owners taking part in the company's 110th anniversary tour in Europe. The variant is limited to 30 examples and closely resembles the prototype, performing the top speed record run. Changes from the standard Chiron include a more powerful engine, increased top speed, and a characteristic paint scheme featuring a lacquer-coated carbon fiber body with orange stripes, echoing the aesthetics of the company's previous top-speed record-breaking cars, the Veyron Super Sport World Record Edition and the Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse World Record car. Bugatti Divo $6 million. Bugatti's Chiron was such a success that the Divo, a car that closely follows it, has several similar features. However, the Divo is more exotic looking, and much more exclusive. Only 40 Divos will be produced and sold. Each has already been spoken for. Its updates include a better suspension, a much lighter frame for increased speed, and a new dorsal fin. Inside, the Divo houses an 8.0 liters with 16 engine with 4 turbochargers. Exceptionally crafted, striking in character, strictly limited and with completely different driving dynamics, the Divo is Bugatti's first modern coach-built project, athletic, sharp, with distinctive handling properties, stunning lateral acceleration and a unique design language. The aerodynamics of the car have been intensively fine-tuned for additional downforce, while the suspension and chassis settings were modified for an even more compelling driving experience. Bugatti Centodeci. $9 million. Bugatti's 2022 Centodeci will be even more exclusive. Only 10 of these luxurious hypercars will be sold. Each has found a happy buyer already, including football star Cristiano Ronaldo, despite the high price. The Centodeci is capable of accelerating from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.4 seconds, with a top speed electronically limited to 380 km per hour. Bugatti, already a brand known for unique bodywork and luxurious comfort features, has sought to give the Centodeci everything possible to make it memorable and completely decadent. With a 1,577 horsepower quad-turbo W16, it may not be the fastest Bugatti currently on the road, but it is the quickest accelerating. Rolls-Royce Sweptail. $13 million. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail wasn't initially made for any specific reason, it was a request. A car that once took the title of the most expensive in the world, it's a model that's captured the hearts of all kinds of car fanatics across the planet. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail is a one-off large luxury car made in the United Kingdom by Rolls-Royce Motor Cars. At the time of its May 2017 debut at the yearly Concorso d'Eleganza Villa d'Este event. The Sweptail is based on the Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe and hand-built over 4 years. Giles Taylor, former director of design at Rolls-Royce Motor Cars, described the vehicle as the automotive equivalent of haute couture. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta $17.6 million. The Zonda was the first car out of the Pagani Automobili Auto House. Years ago, production should have ceased, favoring the Huayra. Instead, Pagani has come out with many different special editions of the Zonda. The Zonda HP Barchetta, was thus named Barchetta because, to Horacio Pagani, that's what it resembled, in Italian, a little boat. Its frame is entirely formed of carbon fiber for an ultralight body and zippy, speedy feel. It's blue tinted, it has a minimized windshield, and it stands only some 21 inches tall, 0.5 meters, at its tallest. By 2019, a total of 140 cars had been built, including development mules. Both two-door coupe and roadster variants have been produced, along with a third new variant being the Barchetta. Construction is mainly of carbon fiber. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. $18.7 million. In 2019, Bugatti made a brilliant branding decision when rolling out their latest supercar. Instead of a flashy introduction and name geared to thrill, the French manufacturer opted for a restrained, minimalistic, and instantly iconic title, La Voiture Noire. The black car. What's got 16 cylinders, 4 turbochargers, 1,500 horsepower, 1,180 pounds-to-foot of torque, and an $18,905,235 price tag? That guy, aka the one-of-one Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Too rich for your blood? Well, don't sweat it, as the car's already been sold to a Bugatti enthusiast who is fascinated by the Type 57 SC Atlantic Coupe. Rolls-Royce boat tail. $28 million. The Rolls-Royce boat tail is proof that quantity and quality can walk together without overshadowing each other. This truly unique car was designed as a coach-built model, the first of 3 to be made. What does that mean? A bespoke vehicle, based on an existing framework. A mid-sized luxury coach-built Grand Tourer car made by Rolls-Royce Motor Cars. It is the world's most expensive street-legal new car at $28 million. The car was designed by the company's specialized coach-build division at its Goodwood plant, reinterpreting the 1910s Rolls-Royce Limited boat tail car design. It draws aesthetic inspiration from yachts of the 1920s and 1930s. The car shares its chassis and engine with the Rolls-Royce Phantom, but has 1,813 bespoke parts, including 5 electronic control units in the rear deck.